Good afternoon, you guys. We are going to make a KitchenAid cover today for a standard size KitchenAid with the regular size metal bowl. I almost forgot what I was saying. A cover will help keep dust bunnies and fuzzies, and if you have fur babies, fur out of it, so you don't have to wash it every time you use it. I wash mine every time I use it because I have all that stuff. Everything gets into it. So if you're interested in watching, please stay tuned. Hey you guys. So I already have my pattern cut. I took measurements off my KitchenAid mixer, and if this turns out, I will put the measurements and how I came up with my measurements down in the description or at the end of this video. We'll see. But I don't want to give you guys the wrong measurements if they didn't turn out very good. So what I did was I cut one main piece, which will drape over the machine, and then I did two end pieces. And I did that with two sets of fabric, so it'd be interchangeable. I thought this would be more like the springtime, and this will be more of our fall. So I am going to take this larger piece and I'm going to embroider an A on each of them. So I'll be back once they're embroidered. I'm not going to make you guys sit through the whole thing. I might put a couple snippets in here. Maybe I'll do that because that'll be fun. I'm just going to put an A, monogrammed A on it. A design I got from Designs by Juju. So if I remember, I will post the link down in the description for that too. But I will be back with a couple of snippets of the embroidery going on my Janome MC550E. And then we will put some interfacing on one set of the, one of the colors of the fabric. And then when that's done, we will try to construct it. Oh my goodness. I can't talk. It's been a long day. A good day, but a long day. So, let's get embroidering, okay? Alright, you guys, while the second one is embroidering, I am going to put the interfacing on. I'm going to use the interfacing on this one. I am using a reversible medium waist interfacing. Interfacing, if you don't know what it is, it's kind of like a paper or almost a stabilizer that helps hold shape. And I was thinking, if you put this on a mixer, even though there's two things of cotton, it might be droopy. And sorry guys, I don't want it to be droopy. I want it to look kind of substantial, but not like built out wood, you know. So that's what I'm gonna do, is attach that on there. And you can iron it on. So you iron it on, of course, on the wrong side of your fabric. Here's the A. And I already have it cut out. I use my pattern pieces. Hopefully, I mean, It might be a little off, which is fine. It doesn't have to be exact, and you kind of really don't 100% want it right where you're going to sew very much, but I think this is thin enough fabric. I'm not going to put way too much. I didn't cut my edges very good. That's fine. This is where it's going to be hemmed up anyways. I just want it to be straight as can be. Turn you guys down. Go. Alright, I just had to check, make sure. There we go. Okay. Of course, the glue side is down. Where did I put them? Don't ever use your fabric scissors. And these are not fabric scissors. These are my everything scissors. Trying to cut it a little more even. But of course, it's not gonna get there. There we go. Okay, I guess that's good enough. As long as it don't go on my ironing board, will be alright. But that's as simple as it is. It's just iron it on. I just turned my iron on, so it may not be as hot as it should be. Okay. Alright, you guys. So that's how simple putting interfacing is. So I'm going to finish doing this, and then I'll be back. I'll put some snippets of the next embroidery. Alright, you guys, this pose is kind of difficult for me. So, what I did was I went all the way around. I started in the middle, and I had to work down and work down. Come to find out, I'm about 3 inches too long at the bottom here. We'll trim that off. So when it comes to my pattern, I'll trim off that much of the pattern, so hopefully it'll be right next time. I dry fitted it on my machine with one side, and it worked out good. So I have my seam right here. I kind of pressed it. That's the middle on my seam, and this one. And we got to work, you know, nice sides, nice sides. And I folded this in half and did a little notch, so you can tell. So this is kind of the difficult part. But you need to find your middle here first, and your middle here. Then this is kind of fiddly, but I'm gonna just put a clip on it. Move you guys down a little bit. Put a clip on it, and take it, and you move your big fabric down around your small fabric. And I decided I better turn the big light on, because when I sew on Sewzilla, I need to have more light. So you have to clip a lot around it. I'm sure there's a lot easier way than this. And this might actually be more cumbersome at the machine than helpful, but I don't know. This is my first time. I'm kind of winging it. Watched a million videos. I don't remember ever seeing it being this difficult for others. But then again, I did my own pattern. So That probably wasn't the best idea. We'll see. But here you go. And then it's a straight down after this. So you don't have to put as much. You kind of just line it up. I'll put one down here and right here. All right. So now he'll go back over here and do this. And I'll speed it up here so you guys don't have to watch it. Watch me do this crazy stuff. All right, you guys, we are back to Sewzilla. It's been a little while since I've used her. So we're gonna try this out. We're gonna sew it this way. And, oh, sorry, my clip holder. See if it'll be all right. Maybe I'll put it down here in the little holder. I don't trust myself. Right. So we're gonna do a 1/4 inch allowance. In the back tack, even though I should be hemming it anyways, but just in case. But we're gonna sew it, you guys, so I'm gonna put some tunes on and speed this up for you. I'll see what I get all the way around both sides. Oops. Don't get you me. All right, you guys, so there is one. Pretty happy with it. It's not perfect by any means, but this is for my mother, and I believe she'll love it anyways. But here we go. So you repeat the process for the other side, and I'll be back to help you guys put it back together. Remember, this is my first time, so if I make mistakes, like you're about 2.5, 3 inches too long, it's better too long than too short, right? So, you know, I'm pretty happy with this, pretty excited. So let me get the other one sewn, and I'll be back as soon as I get that done. All right, you guys, I got them both done. So I took the one that has the interfacing, and I turned it right side out. Turn it right side out. Here's the A. We're gonna keep the other one, which I'll say is the lining, but it's actually just the reverse. And we're gonna leave that inside out. Hold on a second. I got a thread. And here's the A too. So what we want to do is tuck the one with the interfacing inside. It don't really matter which one goes in inside, but one needs to be, the one on the inside needs to be right side out. And the one you're tucking it into needs to be outside in. And I did not trim this right here. And the reason why is because it's not gonna make a difference when I sew this until the end, and I'm gonna leave one end open. So what I'm gonna do is I'll clip this or pin it, whichever you prefer. I prefer clips, less chances to make myself bleed. So what I'm trying to do is kind of try to nest these seams, which means open these seams and open these seams. I didn't press them or anything. Maybe I should have. Oh. But anyway, or match. Just match your seams as much as you can. I don't think it's going to matter that much. The mixer is not going to care. And I'm sure my mom is not going to care. But I'm just going to sew another 1/4 inch to here, to the bottom. I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to sew it, or I'm going to clip it, I mean. Oh goodness, it's getting late. Clip it here. And then we're going to clip it here. And I didn't have my clips. Now, if you feel better about it, you can clip across here too, but I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, my stuff didn't go that far, but that's fine. It don't matter as long as it gives it a little bit of body. And then when you get to this one right here, I mean, if you want, you can draw a line, or you can just zoom across and hope it's straight. I'm probably just gonna go across it. I'll just hold it as straight as possible and go for it, maybe. We'll see. But here we go, you guys. We'll start off at one of the seams here. Oh, and my thread let out. Hold on 1 second. All right, why is it? It must have jumped somehow. There we go. Let me re-thread her first. There. There. I must have pulled something to cause my thread to jump out. It happens. It happens to all machines. If you guys are not used to this machine or have not seen any of my other videos, this is my vintage 1941 Singer 6618. And the finish is a crackle finish, or they call it Godzilla finish. And that's kind of why my daughter Lily named her Sozilla, for it being like Godzilla. Which is kind of cool because, I mean, it's just cool. So I'm going to slow it around it so you guys don't get bored. I will turn some tunes on and speed up this process. There we go. I got a little off there somehow, but on this spot, but I don't think it'll matter too much. Here we go. It's sewn. My interfacing. I'll give it a good press at the end, and hopefully it'll help keep it. So I left this whole end open. You don't have to, but I didn't want to fight with it too much. Oh, hold on a second. I need to go get my scissors. Trim this. Okay, I want to trim this right here. You don't want this major bulkiness here. There we go. If you wanted to, you could have cut it off earlier, but I didn't want to. Let's hope I did this right, you guys. Oh, so nervous. Okay. There we go. Oh, I think I did it right. Awesome. All right, you guys, here's this end right here. It's usually always good to have a little extra to tuck in and sew, but you don't need to have almost 3 inches. So I would say cut a little bit of it off and tuck it in. If you really wanted, you could take it to the sewing machine. Yeah, take it to the sewing machine and press it. No, take it to the iron and press it. But I'm not going to do that. Goodness gracious, come in. We are just going to see. I've got a little off right there, so I don't know what I did, but it's fine. We will bunch it a little bit, I guess, there. It's not gonna be 100% perfect, but I think my mom will still like it. Just don't want it to be too off. There. It'll be a little weird right here, but it'll be all right. It will still look beautiful. It's going to be on the end of the machine, so I'm not too worried. I believe my mother will love it no matter what. Actually, you guys, I don't know. Maybe I'll press it real fast. Yeah, I'm gonna go press it. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. Yeah, I am gonna have a wonky spot right there, but it's fine. We will conquer it, and we'll go over it right now. It should be all right though. To figure out how I messed up. Like almost all of my corners didn't meet up. Even though I took the time to do it, I don't know what I did wrong, but it's fine. So I am gonna start my sewing back a little bit, and we're gonna do a small, maybe I'll do a 1/4 inch seam. I want to make it kind of where it's right on the edge, so it'll probably be more of an 1/8, whatever that little tiny foot right there is, which I think is an 1/8. Oops, it's tangled. It's tangled around the foot bolt. There we go. Oh, there you go. There. All right. Then we're back tack. Always make sure you back tack, because the thread can pull out so easy. So this is really where my weird spot is. So I'm gonna take my time, but I'm gonna try and maintain. I think it's about an 1/8. I want to be really careful going over this chunk, because this is right where it gets really weird. But you guys, I will see you when I'm done doing my top stitch. All right, I'm going to top stitch all the way around the bottom. So I will put music on and speed through this. Let's see what it it's done. There we go, you guys, all done. Not too bad. Not too bad. And a couple little stringies. I'll go through and do that, clean that up before I give it to her. All right, where did my mess up go? I'll show you guys my mess up. Right here. So I'm gonna have a little bulky, weird spot here. I'm gonna turn this inside out. What I might do is take a thread and needle and just do a couple little stitches like here to hold it. So I don't think I can really get up in there and sew it here. Could always do binding right there too if you guys wanted. You wouldn't have to do the whole inside out thing. You could put them right together with each other and put binding instead. But here's the other side. So next thing is take you guys over to my mixer and show you how it looks. So I'll meet you over there. All right, you guys, here we go. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I mean, it's not perfect, but it turned out nice. That's not bad. I think my mom will like that. What do you guys think? It's awesome. All right, I'll be right back. I'll turn it the other way. Now, this is the springy summery fabric. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. I might have to make myself one now. I really do need to make myself one. Like I said before, the whole fuzzy, dusty stuff that happens in a kitchen with appliances that don't barely get used, or when they do, my coffee pot, it's black. It attracts dust like there's no tomorrow. Oh, I'm so excited. Look at that. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me while I was doing this. And I will catch you guys next time. Please do not forget to subscribe and like this video. And I will try to get the dimensions of what I used in the instructions or in the description below. Any questions or suggestions, please put them down in the comments. Thank you guys again, and keep on crafting. Bye.